zombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are.
And now, sci-fi mamacita.
I say, what's up, party people? Welcome to Free for All Friday. Party and hey, what's up, party people? Welcome to Free for All Friday in the Galactic Cafe. I hope you all are doing great today. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that thumbs up, share out the stream, subscribe to Sci-Fi Mombie, please. Come back. Yeah, had a lovely conversation with representatives at YouTube this morning. Just not buying what they're putting out. Okay. So if you haven't heard, I lost 82 subscribers last month. And they're trying to tell me, sorry, they're trying to tell me that they were all spam. Well, or they got removed from the platform because of bad behavior. Well, I've had some people emailing me questions at sci-fi-mombie.com, and they say, we didn't do anything wrong. We don't know why they unsubbed us from you. And I said, well, go back out there and resub. They're slowly but surely coming back. So I just don't buy it. Hello, Domo Roto 92, Bean Boy, and Cirque. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're all doing great today. Hello, Mo 3 NYC. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Okay, there we go. So I don't know. I guess my thing is I don't know. And it's really frustrating, especially for small content creators like some of us are, to even get people to subscribe. I have friends that I have on my shows. By the way, I have an announcement to make about shows here in a minute. I have friends on my shows. Some of them have been doing it for a very long time. And they barely crossed 500 subscribers. And they have fantastic content. So I don't get it. I just think it's another way for the man to keep you down. No, I'm kidding. For the hold on. So I'm just saying, be careful. You know, you never know when you're going to get kicked off a platform or anything. So I just noticed it happened after I had a big political rant one day. And I was like, last month, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, that was weird. Very weird. All right. Bizarre. I don't know how I was taken off. That was bizarre. Okay, anyways, moving on. Let's do some housekeeping. Get that out of the way. Hello, user 846. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. We here at Sci-Fi Mombie will never, ever personally DM you for donations. Nope, I don't do that. And if you do get a personal DM from me or one of my social media accounts, please report us to that platform. But there are 5 legitimate ways that you can donate to Sci-Fi Mombie. Buy us a cup of coffee, ko-fi.com/Sci-Fi Mombie, or scan the QR codes right here on all the other platforms. We have a creators list on throne.com/Sci-Fi Mombie. We also have Patreon memberships. They are $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user lowercase u =8497235. See, they don't allow me to use my hello, hot goblin. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Smash those hearts, smash the like button, share out the stream. Hello, Jim F0871 and Rob Ray. Welcome. But yeah, report me to those platforms. But they don't let me use my handle on Patreon for some reason. I don't know why. So I just stare blindly at it going, just work, just work. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. There. That's what I wanted. All right. We also have TikTok memberships or fan clubs. They are $10 a month. When you're in the live stream, go up to my name, press the heart. It's that easy. We also accept coins over on TikTok. And last but certainly not least, we also have a Venmo account. Search us out at @SCIFIMOMBIE or scan the QR codes over on the other platform. Sorry, TikTok, they don't allow me to put it up there anymore. Hello, Sammy and Big Girl Storm. And who wants to know? Me. Welcome. Hope you all are doing great today. So, all right. And of course, we are all over social media. We stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and TikTok. I have an announcement coming on that here in a minute. We also have Patreon, Mastodon, Threads, Substack, Blue Sky, Discord, Lemon 8, IMDb Pro, Pinterest, Reddit, Counter Social, and please visit our website at sci-fi-mombie.com. And if you have questions, concerns, comments, want to share something with us that is PG-13, questions at sci-fi-mombie.com. All righty. So, smash the little tippy tap hearts. Hold on a second. Whoa. Hold on just one second. Asking a legitimate partner question. Okay, that made no, okay. All right. Yay. All right. Done with housekeeping. So, hello, Liv Sparrow. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. It's free for all FriYAY in the Galactic Cafe. I don't have any news to share. Anybody got any new trailers they want to look at, or you guys have heard? Hello, Ellie Mae 66. Anything? Put it out in the chat. Where is everybody? That's weird. Like I said, it's free for all FriYAY. Put it out in the chat. Ask me a question. I don't care. Just, hello, Gav Master Mode. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Add a comment. Man, I'm having better outcome. Hello, Norse Badger. Welcome. Oh my God, I can't type today or really any other day. There. Claim. Hey. Claim. All right. So, hello, Antonio. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. I was trying to remember what I saw. You've unlocked a theme. Ooh, hello, George Washington. Wow, our founding father has learned how to use TikTok. Fascinating. All right, so I got some announcements to make. Okay. First of all, I am switching gears. And I am shutting down watch parties for now, except Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Sunday will actually get shut down eventually. I may have to have surgery soon. And I think I've stretched myself a little too thin. And also, I need to start building up my savings account again. So I'm going to be out for, I don't know when, I'll let you guys know, but I'll be out for a little bit. And hello, Bad Mama, welcome. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you, hello, Ayo and Chris, welcome. if you come looking for Monday Toonageddon, Tuesday comedy, Close Encounter of the Mombie, Wednesday. Now, Ted, we will finish up. Ted, we have 2 episodes left, so we'll do that next week. But Thursday, Battlestar Galactica will remain because we have so much more to watch. Saturday, we have so much Star Trek to watch. So much Star Trek. And Sunday, we're going to finish up the Muppets. So I'm going to finish the Muppet Show. And then I'm just going to leave some days open. I think last night I was starting to show my burnout, and I don't want that. I don't want that burnout showing up. I want you guys to know that I love what I do. After the little tiff I got into with YouTube this morning, and then I started talking to a buddy of mine who is a longtime content creator on the platform. I'm noticing that YouTube is switching directions. Hey, Power Ranger Donnie, what's up? Hello, Frank Bartolone and K Jeff M. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So I'm noticing that YouTube is doing a shift. And they're kind of going, like everybody was doing live shows there for a long time. Well, now they're shifting back to recorded content. Now, the Galactic Cafe will remain live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. Thursday nights in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio will remain live at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And Saturday nights for Star Trek will remain the same at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Because we got a lot of Star Trek to watch. We're going to watch it all, including the movies. But I think I'm going to switch gears and start doing a lot more recorded content. Like there's a whole series I want to do on Saturday Night Live. There's a whole series I'd like to work on with co-host Vic about RuPaul's Drag Race. Hello, Matt ASIC Prime 88 and Bettina. Hey, Bettina, what's up? How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Donnie says, I myself am sticky. Yeah, I love doing live because I like interacting with you guys, the audience. TikTok will remain the same. But I'm trying to switch gears and try something. Bettina, I missed you, girl. How are you? I hope you guys are doing great. I've been trying to find you guys, and I didn't know what happened. Hello, Mama Berry. Welcome. I'm glad are you doing good? I hope so. Miss you guys. I'd be on your guys' streams all day, every day if I could. But yeah, I'm gonna switch. I love watching live YouTube. I know it's so much fun just to interact with people, and that's what I like about TikTok too. But I'm also thinking about scaling down where I broadcast to live every day. I'm not getting the response I want out of Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn like I thought I would. Twitch is kind of growing a little bit, but really it's YouTube and X is where I get the most response and people tuning in. And TikTok. My TikTok already, I've had 34 people come in and out and talk to me already over on TikTok. So, I mean, yesterday I hit 100 or so people watching over there. Whereas I think I only ran 5 or 6 on just YouTube. And I was having really good success with X, and it's dropped off. It's not even showing that I'm broadcasting to 2 of my platforms. So I don't know. Right now I've got most everybody on YouTube. So, but that's what I'm dealing with. I may just opt out of the Meta platform because I'm not getting people watching that much over there. I may just post it, I may do the clips like I normally do. So, but yeah, lots of changes are coming. Like I said, I'm going to have surgery because I hurt too much. And hello, Natalie. Welcome. And I'm just I was kind of freaking out there for a while trying to figure out, okay, who's going to cover what show and when and what am I going to do? So this makes it a little bit more easier. Like Miss Connie could run Thursdays and Saturdays while I'm out. Her and Alicia AVP. Hello, Gardening Gnome 78. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I like it. I like that screen name. So, Bettina, how are the kittens? I bet they're big now. Cat and Boots is over here behind me. He's right here. Cat and Boots. Hello, Believer. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. And Jesse's Slevies. RJ Luan, welcome. So I've had to do some soul searching, and I knew last night I was really showing, especially with a certain person that keeps coming to my streams. I try not to block anyone. I really do. I try. Hello, Tamara said, what? Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I try not to block anyone. But lately this year, I have definitely had to get rid of toxic people, and it really hurt me to the core. Now, I don't like doing that. So it really sucks when you have to block someone, especially someone that you've known for you got to know for 4 straight years. They welcomed you into the community. And what really hurt was when they ghosted me over the holidays. Like every year we had been talking and friends and the friend zone and then all of a sudden disappeared. So, oh well, life goes on, right? Yeah. So don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Greatly appreciate you all. Hello, Christine V. Watson. Hope you're doing great today. And there was one other person that popped in. I don't know who that was, but that's all right. Hello, Dog Mom 3. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. But yeah, I get tired like every 3 or 4 weeks. I'm back at YouTube's door, bitching and moaning. Hey, that's what she said. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. And I keep saying to them, what is going on? And they keep telling me, oh, it's the 365-day rule. No, it's not. And I said, I was talking to a supervisor, and I said, did you even read the notes from the last session I had? So he took his time, like 5 minutes, and he went and he goes, oh, well. I'm like, yeah, caught ya. So anyways. Just, another day in paradise. Hello, Left of Opie. Welcome. But anyways, hello, Kevin. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Life goes on without me. Okay. So Donnie, what are you doing this weekend? Anybody else in the chats? What are y'all doing this weekend? It is Mother's Day. Get your mama a card. At least get your mama a card. I bought my mommy something cool. She doesn't watch my shows, so I can tell you about it. So my mom is big into gnomes, and she loves to put them out in her garden, which cracks me up. Hello, the key ingredient. And Kay, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Hello, Adrienne Swan and Samantha Carey. Welcome. So I bought my mom this really cool, solar lit group of gnomes, and it's a welcome sign. And it lights up. And I was like, oh, I've never bought my mom one of these. She's going to like this. So she'll be here tomorrow from Amazon. Let's see. And hello, Chloe. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I like buying my mom that stuff. She loves that stuff. Hello, Thomas Schultz, 775. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You're doing great today. I like doing that for my mom. I got my dad a St. Louis Cardinals gnome. He likes them too. I'm thinking about buying him a Kansas City Chiefs one this year because that's what he likes. I don't know if he'd like a St. Louis Blues. Hello, El Ultimo. I couldn't say it right, so I apologize, but I hope you're doing good. But anyways, you know, I just wanted to buy my mom something cute, and I always get her a gnome, but this one was just like out of the ordinary. Hello, Sean Rollins, welcome. So, all right, I'll start us off. For all of us sci-fi lovers, what do y'all think about Paramount doing with Star Trek Year One? What do y'all think about that? Tell me in the chat. I want to know your opinion first before I tell you mine. I would rather have Star Trek Legacy made. Or what's the other one they're talking about with Jonathan Archer? Shoot, forgot the name of it. Figures. Hold on. Hold, please. Oh. United. Star Trek United with Scott Bakula. I really want Legacy. Hello, Sky Blue 78930. Welcome. I really want Star Trek United and Star Trek Legacy made. But they're going with a rehashing of TOS Year One. Hello, Tune the News. How are you? It's good to see you too, my friend. I am not happy about that. Why do we need to do another damn retelling of TOS? Somebody explain this to me because I don't get it. Anyone? Anyone in the chat want to share? Hello, Kathy Herring. Welcome. Tell me what you think in the chat. Why do you think Paramount needs to do another run at Star Trek TOS? I don't buy it. Nope, don't buy it. So don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Power Ranger Donnie says 17 more weeks till Power Rangers Day. Wow, that's coming. Holy cow, that's fast. Oh, this year is just flying by, isn't it? Oh. Like I've got a graduation party to pull together. So hold on one second. All right. All right, we're going to go to, whoa, what was that? Okay. Live news. No, we're not. That was glorious. That was great. Hold on. That Bootsy's moving behind me. Boy, it's so much work to do on TikTok. It's ridiculous. All right. So tell me what you think in the chats. I want to know what you think about Star Trek Year One. I am not happy about it. Hello, No Future. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I hope you have a future. Come back and tell me, why don't you have a future? I want to know. I want to know. So this, me rearranging my schedule opens up a little bit more time for me to do maybe a little bit better content. Definitely not be so stressed out. Trying to put everything on. Hi, Connie. Greetings. Happy Friday. So what do you think about Star Trek Year One, Connie? I think it's a waste, but what else is new? Hello, BJ. Welcome. And J-Dubs, user 618. Welcome. Hope you all are doing great today. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. All right. Well, I know I'm a little bit late today. I had to go give Autumn, the producer, some money on her trip. So hello, Proto Chicken. Proto Chicken. That's great. Are you a part of the robot chicken proto chicken? No, I'm kidding. Hello, user 800. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. I just don't. I mean, I know they're trying to like fit in what's his name, Paul something or other, as the new Kirk. Hello, life's a glitch. Kitty cocktail. Hello. I'm just not buying it. Just not buying it. Greetings. Sorry, I was behind. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. Yep. Totally understand. That's what I was doing. That's why I was late. Yeah, I agree with you. I believe it's a waste as well. So how about everybody over on TikTok? What do you guys think about Star Trek Year One? Anyone? Bueller? So I agree with you totally. I think it's redonkulous, I say. Redonkulous. Or throw out a topic out there. Hold on a second. Everybody wants my attention. Oh boy. Relationships. So, but anywho, what's everybody doing today? Yeah, I went out and did some running around. I had, like I said, I had to go give Autumn the producer some money. And then I just kind of moseyed over to Dollar Tree, got my mom Mother's Day cards, moseyed over to, I forgot cocoa powder. I didn't want to go back to Walmart for it. So I went down the street to Dollar General and got a hello, Tiny Ricky, and all the other people who just popped in and out. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. And I actually found a good deal on Hershey's cocoa powder. I was like, what? So hello, Old Gary Bass. I think that's how you say it. Welcome. Did I say it right? I know I said it wrong. Come back and educate me. Hello, Sky Blue. Welcome. So, but anyways, I heard somebody today, and you all tell me, I rent my home. I would love to buy it. But I heard this kid who is my oldest son's age today, and she said the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life because, well, I guess to me, it's dumb, but I guess to some of these millennial kids or Gen X or whatever the hell you are. Hello, smooshy puppy, windy person. Okay. She's like, well, I own my own house, but that was stupid. It was so costly, so I got rid of it. That's like the American dream, owning your own home. So, hello, Jupe. Jopey Jupe. Interesting. I never thought I would hear those kids say something so blatantly dumb. Made me want to give them some gum. That, I mean, buy a house that's in your budget, right? Don't go out and buy like something. Hello, chronic and chaotic. Welcome. Don't go out and buy. Hello, Michael P67. Don't go out and buy $1 million house that's going to have payments of like $2,500 a month if you can't afford it. How are you going to get approved for that anyways in this climate? So I just was dumbfounded by the statement. I'm like, what? Hello, Anna. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. I just don't get it. That should be like, I'm 47. I used to own my own house. Hello, red light. Welcome. Unfortunately, Gorilla Man lost his job. We thought we were moving to Kansas City, so we let it go back to the bank. So I lost my first house, and I regret it ever since. I've been regretting it. because, could have lived there for a few more years. Then we could have used it for rental property and then bought a bigger house. But I've never been good at finances. I wish I could say I was, but I'm not. But I'm schnot. So tell me what you think in the chat. Okay, throw out a topic. Let's go. While I'm working on getting good news of the day together, I want to hear some topics. Hello, Peter McLaughlin Comic and F4R. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I hope you guys are doing great today. Hello, I want a topic. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Anyone? Bueller. Oh, Benjamin Franklin quote today. Breaking news. Ukraine urges the United States investigation of possible Starlink use by Russian shadow fleet. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I heard something today. I know I don't normally talk politics, but I heard something today off of Legal AF, which is a part of the Midas Touch Network, that on the shadow docket of the Supreme Court came across a case. So, hello, Adam. Welcome. So, Elon Musk and Doge, they hooked up a server to the SSA administration. And now they have all of our personal data, which is a violation of federal law. So now I'm worried about, hello, Dahlia. Sorry, my bad. So now I'm worried about my social security number, which I'm already having issues, but hey, Dreaming Darkly 13, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So watch your personal information closely, including your credit report. Just saying. So, all right, to get all of my good news from goodnewsnetwork.org, today's quote of the day is tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. Benjamin Franklin. He always had some good quotes. He was always, even though his personal life was very bizarre, he was still an interesting founding father. So, tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. All right. Walking an extra 1,000 steps a day can help after surgery can help patients recover quicker. See, this is a good tip we all need. See, I needed this like at the right time because I'm getting ready to possibly have surgery. I know it's coming. So, walking an extra 1,000 steps a day after surgery helped patients recover quicker, according to a new study of almost 2,000 adults. The study showed that every extra 1,000 steps made per day after an operation was linked to 18% lower chance of complications, 16% lower odds of readmission, and 6% shorter hospital stays. The association stayed true across different types of procedures and patient levels, according to the findings published in the Journal of American College of Surgeons, or JACS. The researchers say step counts from a wearable device offer a practical tool to track recovery in real time. And so they analyzed data from 1,965 adult patients undergoing inpatient surgery. Their findings show that a patient's step count following surgery is a powerful predictor of recovery, outperforming other metrics such as heart rate variability and self-reported wellness. We tell patients that they need to get up and walk after an operation, but we don't have a good sense of how much they're actually moving, said study senior author Professor Timothy Paulick. Interesting. Wearables give us an objective, continuous readout. Instead of asking how you feel, we can see that you're up and moving around, which is a very actionable signal of how your recovery is progressing. Incremental increases in daily steps were also associated with lower odds of 30-day and 90-day hospital readmissions, potentially indicating a dose-dependent response. In contrast to the pedometry findings. Oh my goodness. Okay, there you go. We're done. Take two. Post-operative changes in heart rate variability and self-reported wellness scores were not independently associated with length of stay, complications, or readmissions. Professor Pollack, also the chair of the Department of Surgery at the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center, said the results demonstrate a scenario similar to that of the chicken and the egg. Chicken and the egg. People who feel better are naturally more likely to be up and around, he said. However, the signal is so strong that it suggests step count is not just a marker of wellness, but a key component of it. Seeing a patient's step count drop can be an early indicator to intervene, perhaps by involving physical therapy and checking in more frequently. He says the findings align with a 2023 study, which found that patients who took more than 7,500 steps per day before surgery had a 51% lower risk of post-op complications. Ha! Didn't work for me. Anyways, I had chest surgery in 2007, and I walked my butt off before that surgery. And I also had a baby. So I was breastfeeding as well. Oh my God, that didn't help at all. I still had to be put back in the hospital. Nuts. All right. If a patient's goal is 8,000 steps before surgery and 6,000 on post-operative day 3, they can see if they're hitting those targets. It gives them a concrete goal and gives us objective data to help decide if they're ready for discharge or if they need more support at home. Pollack also said that all exercise plans should be discussed with a doctor and that the number of steps any individual takes each day should be considered in light of other health issues. In general, oh my God, this article is long. In general, after injury, basic movement is incredibly important, but it wasn't always the doctor's orders. In 1966, a seminal study on exercise cardiology was completed called the Dallas Bed Rest and Exercise Study. It found that when young athletes were prescribed 3 weeks of bed rest, which was a typical recommendation for any patient of any age that had survived a heart attack, the heart muscle atrophied 27%. Wow. Their hearts were as correspondingly fit as someone 30 years older than they were, a fact that was confirmed when the same participants returned and undertook the same battery of physical tests in 1996 and again in 2006. Interesting. In 96, their cardiorespiratory fitness, as measured by volume O2 max, had reduced by 12% compared to their 20-year-old baseline. In other words, at age 50, their VO2 max was 15% higher than their 20-year-old selves after 3 weeks of bed rest. In 2026, it was still 10% higher than after the bed rest. The powerful study and its incredible follow results go a long way towards demonstrating why movement, even as little as 1,000 extra steps, is so key to maintaining health into the final core life of life, and why it was so key for these surgery patients to recover faster and return to the hospital less often. So get your steps in. It's important. What do you think about that? Okay, why has my computer gone? Hello, Holalupa. Benjamin Franklin was a member of the Hellfire Club here in the UK and has a very interesting personal life. Yes, and we all know that Matt Groening likes to make fun of it on Futurama. Glorious. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Oh boy, here I go. Woo. Sorry. U.S. alcohol consumption falls to 85-year low driven by desire for better health. Interesting. Gallup reported in August that since it began tracking the U.S. drinking rate in 1939, it has never been lower in 2025. Last year, just 54% of Americans polled on average said they consumed alcohol. The question didn't regard frequency, but basically asked, do you abstain from drinking entirely? Okay. 54% marks the third year of consecutive declines, something that Gallup survey had never seen before, despite some years in which the drinking rate fell below 60%. It follows updated recommendations that suggest any amount of alcohol may negatively affect health, compared to previous decades where it was believed that smaller, even moderate amounts may be protective. I can't drink anyways. So, I would be in that, hello. Shoe Bears Mom 3. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You're doing great today. That's interesting that it's declining, because I don't know about you guys, but every time I go shopping, I seem like I'm always Instacarting. I'm always buying liquor for somebody, it feels like. So it follows up recommendations that suggest any amount of alcohol may negatively affect health, compared to previous decades where it was believed that smaller, even moderate amounts may be protective. Alcohol is just basically sugar. So, some in moderation is okay, but don't get like drunk. Leading the decline in the broader sense are women and youth. The drinking rate among women survey fell 11% since 2023 to just 51%, and the young adult drinking age rate fell 9% over that time to 50% in 2025. The largest percentage declines were seen in those making less than $40,000 per year, registered Republicans, which Gallup recorded as falling 19% since 2023, or put in other words, 19% of the Republicans that were drinking in 2023 now abstain from alcohol. For the first time in Gallup's trend, a majority of Americans, 53%, say drinking in moderation is bad for one's health, reflecting an emerging scientific consensus driven by higher quality and more diverse data sets. In 2018, the opinion was held that just 28% of surveyed Americans, but it's grown substantially since then, year over year. Among youth, 66% of respondents believe drinking is bad for your health, compared to 50% and 48% for the two higher age brackets. That's interesting. Even among those who do drink, Gallup reports alcohol consumption is falling. 40% say it has been more than a week since they last consumed alcohol, the highest percentage since 2000. The polling agency wrote in a release on their data. The average number of drinks consumed over the past 7 days is 2.8, the lowest figure Gallup has recorded since 1996. This is down from 3.8 drinks a year ago and closer to 4 drinks over the 7 years prior to that. 2022 population-based study of U.S. adults found that 32.9% of the adult population has 2 or more conditions out of 20 common chronic diseases that significantly affect health and disease treatment, such as obesity, diabetes, and gut dysbiosis. Biosis. There we go. Certain organizations like the Commonwealth Fund and the Peterson KFF Health System Tracker suggest that the U.S. leads the world, or at least ranks among the worst performing nations for per capita population with 2 or more chronic diseases. I believe it. Alcohol can aggravate existing chronic diseases through inflammation and gut microbiome disruptions. It may be that for the good of the nation as a whole could do with cutting back on the sauce for a few decades until we get our health house in order. That's kind of funny. Hello, Smokey. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So what do you think about that? I think it's interesting. I don't drink, so, hey, Doing the news. Saying hello. Oh boy, Benjamin Franklin. Quite the character. Catch stunning views of Venus and Jupiter as they align with the crescent moon in mid-May. I like science. I like space. Okay. I'm a weirdo. Jupiter and Venus will appear in a line with the waning crescent moon in mid-May, providing a perfect opportunity for some quality stargazing. Jupiter, which has been shining brightly for months and has been visible with both binoculars and the naked eye, will sit in the highest position of the stellar skewer. Between May 18th and May 20th, when it lines up with Venus and Mercury, one will find our solar system's largest planet in the western sky near the twin stars of Pollux and Castor, also known as Gemini. Roughly 1/3 the way up from the western horizon to the top of the sky, the weak moon will permit dazzling views of Jupiter with a telescope, in which the planet's cloud pattern and satellites like Io and Ganymede will be visible. Cool. Hello, Smokey. People need to read the U.S. Constitution. U.S. citizens think America is a country. It's not. You're right. I agree with you, Smokey. United States is made up of 50 states and territories, but we all try to work together to form a better union. Good point. Like that point. Roughly 1/3, I said that. Lower in the western sky will be Venus, shining some 700% brighter than faraway Jupiter on May 18th. It will be positioned slightly higher and to the left of a slender crescent moon. Space.com's Joe Rayo writes of Venus that even with the naked eye reflections of light off the Earth, known as Earthshine, will make the view seem almost three-dimensional. All of this will be best viewed between sunset and midnight, meaning that one doesn't even have to ruin their sleep schedule to enjoy the celestial show. Cool. Yeah, we're going through all those different alignments in the solar system, and it's fascinating because also at the same time this alignment is happening, that big hole in the sun that Stefan Burns talks about will be rotating towards Earth, and it's going to be shooting out some major protons and solar storms. So get ready. All right, more good news. Hey, what's up, Sir David Attenborough? Happy 100th birthday to Sir David Attenborough, the legendary naturalist, broadcaster, and producer who created and wrote the most influential documentaries, Life on Earth in 13 parts, The Life of Birds, and many others. After studying natural science at Cambridge University, he launched his famous Zoo Quest BBC series in 1954. Life on Earth in 1979 led to The Living Planet in 1984, Trials of Life in 1990, a celebration of Antarctica called Life in the Freezer, 1993, and 1995's epic The Private Life of Plants. His services to television were recognized in 1985 when he was knighted as Sir David Attenborough by Queen Elizabeth II. He is set to narrate one last documentary, which he says will be the most important of his career. He was born in 1926. Hello, tiny plastic Jesus. I like Jesus. He's my savior. Okay. Hello, Terry Elby. Welcome. Today on his birthday, Attenborough's new documentary, Ocean with David Attenborough, is premiering in cinemas in the UK, and he previewed it with a frank admission that he felt the end of his long journey of adventure and advocacy was coming to an end. When I first saw the sea as a young boy, it was thought of as a vast wilderness to be tamed and mastered for the benefit of humanity, he said. Now, as I approach the end of my life, we know the opposite is true. After living for nearly 100 years on this planet, I now understand that the most important place on Earth is not on land, but at sea. If we save the sea, we save our world. After a lifetime of filming our planet, I'm sure nothing is more important. The younger brother of the director and actor Richard Attenborough, David, in his role as BBC executive, also was responsible for bringing Monty Python's Flying circus to the world. Cool. In terms of other accomplishments, the filming Birds of Paradise for Attenborough and Paradise in 1996 fulfilled a lifelong dream to be near his favorite bird. Entering his 70s, he narrated the award-winning David Attenborough Wildlife Specials, marking the 40th anniversary of the BBC's Natural History Unit. He finished up with the epic 10-part series, The Life of Birds, along with writing and presenting the 3-part series, State of the Planet and Life of Mammals. He is an 8-time BAFTA-nominated figure and the most trusted source of climate information for more Britons, according to polling. Hey, I trust him. I trust him. I always liked listening to stuff that he would talk about. I think it's cool. More good news on this date. In 1912, the film studio Paramount was founded. It's a shame it's combining with Warner. Anyways, moving on. Mahatma Gandhi began a 21-day fast in protest of British oppression in India. That was 1933. The Beatles' album Let It Be was released in 1970. The first descent of Mount Everest without supplemental oxygen was achieved by Reinhold Messner and Peter Habeler, 1978. Oh my God, it's as old as I am. Robert Prevost of Chicago, Illinois, became the first American elected by the College of Cardinals as Pope, taking the name Leo the 16th, 2025. The Pope's American. Whoop, whoop. All right. First time ever. 127 years ago today, the Nobel Prize-winning economist Friedrich Hayek was born in Austro-Hungarian Empire, along with a distinguished academic career in which he held posts at the London School of Economics and the University of Chicago. Hayek published the book The Road to Serfdom, which has sold over 2.25 million copies and has been republished many times over the 8 decades since its original publication. Cool. How many people can say that? It was during the interwar period that Hayek's ground-setting work began to take place. Building on the work of his countryman Ludwig von Mises, Hayek developed the Austrian theory of the business cycle, one of the most comprehensive economic understandings of the market economy. In short, it states that periods of prosperity and high savings naturally lower the cost of borrowing and investment, which leads to the growth of sustainable business or industries, commonly called a bubble. Yep, we talk about bubbles all the time. Like we have a tech bubble right now. Yikes. However, Hayek noted that the artificial creation of money and credit by central banks was now the key driver of bubbles in modern economies, an insight that has explained economic collapses in several states since its formation. He was born in 1899. Oh, wow. 101 years ago today, the Danish folklorist Hans Christian Andersen published his first volume of literary fairy tales for Ida Thiel, the daughter of Andersen's early benefactor, the folklorist Just Matthias Thiel. H.C. Andersen wrote many of the fairy tales we parents and kids know today from the early animated movies, and the first volume includes The Tinderbox, The Princess and the Pea, Little Ida's Flower, and Little Claus and Big Claus. These first four made up the fairy tales told for children. The 9 tales across 3 booklets published over 2 years were collected together and published in 1 volume and sold at 72 shillings. A title page, a table of contents, and a preface by Andersen were published in that volume. Cool. Critical reception was so severe as the extremely conservative Scandinavian socialites felt that fairy tales had to be rich in morals and lesson learning, that he spaced the publication out to the 3 volumes by several years. Critics felt his style was overly chatty, carefree, and immoral at times. Murder, as well as the insinuation of murder, is present in 2 of the first 4 fables and didn't educate enough. His future volumes would include things like The Emperor's New Clothes, The Little Mermaid, and Thumbelina. That first publishing was 1837. Interesting. On this day, we celebrate the birth, 271 years ago, of Phyllis Wheatley, known as the first African-American woman to ever be published. Born in West Africa and sold into slavery as a young girl, she was purchased by the Wheatley family of Boston, who encouraged her literary talent after teaching her to read and write. She was also reading Greek and Latin by the age of 12. That's awesome. In 1773, publication of her poems of various subjects, religious and moral, earned her both fame in England and the American colonies and her freedom. Founding fathers like George Washington and Thomas Paine praised her writing, yet she died in poverty at the age of 31. In every human breast, God has implanted a principle, which we call love of freedom. It is impatient of oppression and pants for deliverance. 1753. 114 years ago today, Robert Johnson, the Delta Blues singer, songwriter, and master guitarist, was born. Though he played mostly on street corners and in juke joints and had little commercial success in his lifetime, the dirt poor businessman became a major influence for Muddy Waters, Elmore James, Eric Clapton, who covered Crossroads, and the Rolling Stones, who covered Love in Vain. By the way, did you guys hear that the Rolling Stones are getting ready to put out a new album? I heard their new song today. It's very good. Johnson took the intense terrors and tortures lifestyle that came with being an African American in the South during the Great Depression and transformed the experience into music of universal relevance. Johnson's poorly documented life and death at the age of 27, oh my gosh, there's that age 27 thing in music, have given rise to much legend, including the myth that he sold his soul to the devil at a local crossroads of Mississippi highways to achieve success. Hello, everyday. Whoa, hold on. Dari and Slayzilla, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We all are doing great today. The landmark recordings of his 29 songs in 1936 and 1937 display a combination of singing, guitar skills, and songwriting talent that was groundbreaking and so good that it was reissued in 1961 on the LP King of the Delta Blues Singers, which helped give the music a global reach. Johnson is now recognized as a master of the genre, with Eric Clapton calling him the most important blues singer that ever lived. He was born in 1911. 81 years ago today, a jubilant world celebrated VE Day, Victory in Europe Day. It was proclaimed by England's Prime Minister Winston Churchill when the Allies in World War II finally defeated Nazi Germany. The end of 6 years of war was cheered from New York City to Moscow, and in Germany it became known as the Day of Liberation, marking the end of the extremist government for Germans. The unconditional surrender came 11 months after the Allies landed on the beaches of Normandy, France, on D-Day. Awesome. Too bad we haven't learned that lesson. Just saying. All right, well, there's your good news of the day. Tell me what you think about that in the chat. Like I said, it's too bad we haven't learned that lesson. Hello, JHJR81. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Oh, my. So what are we talking about? Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Smokey has a good point over here about how the United States is organized. Like I said, we'll chat about anything. Hey, Lady Mist, what's up? How are you? Hope you're doing great today. Sorry, I need a chip. I'm hungry. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, what's this? CBS Sports delivers record-breaking viewership across platforms for UEFA Champions League semifinals. Well, alrighty then. Good job. Is there still a chunk of rock headed for planet Earth? Probably. We could only pray. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a bad thing to say. I'm sorry. I think the thing that has everybody worried right now is how many different meteorites or whatever the hell's falling out of the sky is making its way around all the satellites. I know it's got geophysicist Stefan Burns confused. So I don't know if it's space junk. I don't know if it's debris. I don't know what it is, but very interesting. All right, awesome. Yay. Okay. Where is everybody? But let me hold on a second. I saw something the other day. So 3 days ago, Fox 5 Atlanta was reporting that Eiffel Tower sized asteroid named, here, I'll share. I don't know how to, Apophis, to pass closer to Earth than many satellites in 2029. So let me share my screen. Okay, mouse, you and I are going to have issues if you keep this up. Oop, that's not it. All right. In about 10 hours of observation, NSF DOE Vera C. Rubin Observatory discovered 2,104 never-before-seen asteroids in our solar system, including 7 near-Earth asteroids. Let's go, shall we? Wow. New asteroid. Okay. Okay. They're lazily listing to the left. Oh. Hello, Idaho MAGA. Welcome. Wow. So that must be the asteroid belt. It's a wonder that the Voyagers made it. A large asteroid about the size of the Eiffel Tower is expected to come unusually close to Earth in 2029, but there is no risk of impact. Last words. The asteroid name Apophis will pass around 20,000 miles from Earth's surface. 20,000 miles? Dude, our gravity could pull that sucker in. What the? Okay. From Earth's surface on April 13th, 2029, closer than many satellites in orbit. According to NASA, Apophis is classified as potentially hazardous, no shit, Sherlock, and is made of leftover raw material that was never part of a planet or moon. When it was discovered in 2004, it appeared Apophis might impact Earth in either 2029, 2036, or 2068, NASA said. Since then, astronomers have closely watched it using optical telescopes and ground-based radar, allowing its orbit to become better understood. Based on this data, NASA is confident that there is no risk of Apophis impacting Earth for at least 100 years. Liar. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking around. Apophis was discovered on June 19, 2004 by astronomers Roy Tucker, David Thoen, and Fabrizio Bernardi at Kitt Peak National Observatory near Tucson, Arizona. They could only see the asteroid for 2 days because of technical and weather problems. In December 2004, another team of astronomers in Australia was able to observe the asteroid. Interesting. Earth bids farewell to mini-moon asteroids set to return visit in 2055. Oh, it already left, huh? I don't know why I'm reading you guys Fox News. Okay. They don't like science. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. NASA suggests the asteroid measuring 33 feet could be a lunar boulder ejected by an asteroid impact. Okay. Planet Earth is bidding farewell to a mini-moon, a harmless asteroid named 2024 PT5, which has been trailing Earth for 2 months and will leave on Moon Day. Oh my God, that was 2024. I don't even know why I'm reading that to you. Shit. So, did you guys hear about the UAP release that was supposed to happen today? I was talking to PJ of Orville Nation about it. So let's see. Remember the 5, the aimed for Earth, but Jupiter pulled them. Yeah, I remember. And I remember when a comet smashed into Jupiter too. That was interesting. So, hey, Penny, what's up? How are you? Oh, I'm hungry. My bad. Hello, Emmy Bell. Welcome over on TikTok. Hope you're doing great today. But yeah, I know. So here's the funny thing. That's what Jupiter's for. Pulls it away. That's right. YouTube kicked you out. YouTube is on my shit list. So one comment that broke up. Oops, not 5. That's okay. The sun took in a comet this year too. Craziness. Okay. Now can I see everything? Hello, Hilda Morano. Welcome. So Eric Burleson is my representative in the U.S. House of Representatives. And he put out this, oh, President Trump, oh, Tangerine Palpatine, you're so great. My nose is orange. Okay. About the release of a UAP report or files or whatever they're calling it. Well, here's the funny thing. When you use the link and you go out there to look at it, the report's not there. The report's not there. So how can you look at paperwork and stuff if the report's not there? Maybe they fixed it by now? I don't know. I have a few choice words for Eric Burleson anyways, but that's just me. But once it is fully released, I want to read it, all of it. I thought they did this in Trump's first administration. Am I wrong? Hi, Isaiah. Welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you for reposting. No. I do not co-host on Galactic Cafe. Sorry. I just want to know the truth. And lately there's been a lot of earthquake activity out at Area 51 in Nevada. So there is a geologist, I forgot her name. She is saying there is an additional fault line that runs between Nevada and California. And hello, Dormant Root, welcome to Galactic Cafe. And one of these days, there will be oceanfront property in Nevada. One of these days, because of the way that the North American continent is shifting this way. San Andreas is shifting the Pacific plate this way. So they're doing this. Juan de Fuca is, yeah, it's a mess. Okay. The globe is a mess, people. So I know and you know what, Lady Miss, I think about those asteroids all the time. Like what's coming at us? What are you going to fling at us this time? It's like Three-Eye Atlas. What? Or Oumuamua. How could we not see these things floating through before they showed up? That's what I'm curious about. So, it's fascinating stuff. So I have 10 heart me's over here on TikTok. Would y'all please help me with those? Somebody's already given me one. That's awesome. Thanks for asking. So, anyways. But, I mean, there's got to be a point where we just need to do a better job at watching this stuff, I think. Especially, since we can't see what's been coming in, which is fascinating. So. So, just interesting. Lady Miss, that's a great topic to talk about. So what do you think the next moon mission will be? Hello, Pat Patton. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. What do you think the next moon mission will be like? I would like to see them land on the moon. Especially the dark side of the moon. No, I'm kidding. No worrying about our next one could be a 13 or higher. I live very near. Yeah, I know. It's like some of these earthquakes are insane. Hell, the New Madrid is supposed to have another series of earthquakes here. So landing. I mean, China's already building their base, right? Why can't we build ours? And why isn't our media talking about China's base more? That's weird. Weird science. Oh shoot, I forgot to unlock the front door. So, but what would you like to see them do when they land? Moonwalk. No, I'm kidding. Backwards. Moonwalk backwards. I don't know. Start drilling for minerals. Yeah, I agree. I saw an interesting YouTube video the other day, and I'm trying to remember who it was from, but they were bringing about an idea that the moon is not really a moon. It's a planet like Pluto that's actually rotating around the sun, and we're its moon. It was interesting theory. And then I was watching another one, speaking of aliens. Yeah, how much water is on that moon? We could probably use it back here on Earth. Hello, Druid of Deconstruction. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. The reason why we're not it's interesting. I need to go find it for you guys. The reason why we're not being contacted by other aliens is because they don't use radio frequencies. That's why they're silent. And this person, this professor, said that we have roughly 26 more years because we first started using radio frequencies. They say the average lifespan is like 156 years or something like that. We've already been using it for over 100. And then we will advance so much that we'll probably go silent. Hello, Gibby Gloppy. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I thought that was fascinating. So if you don't use radio waves, what do you use to broadcast on? I don't know. What's the next step? They didn't explain that very well in the video. And they were also talking about how AI has advanced quickly. And it's the theory that when civilizations advance this quickly, you know, that's when the communication level dramatically swings upward. And then we may start hearing from others, light waves. Yeah, I can see that. Greetings. How are you? GW2121. Gibby Gloppy. Is that from iCarly? Globby. Gilby. I can't read. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm terrible at screen names. I apologize. So, waves. Yeah. It's got to be something, you know? No, it's from Good Morning Starshine. Oh, okay. Cool. I was going to say, iCarly fan. Nice. I like iCarly. But yeah, it's a good one too. So, I don't know, Miss Penny. We'll have to see. 3 new messages. Hello, GW2121. I'm just trying to rack my brain to think of how else we can communicate. Hello, Fearless Aviator. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So, it's interesting stuff. Of course, once you start watching those weird YouTube videos that are made with AI, you start drawing in all the other ones. So I get some weird stuff that pops up in my feed every once in a while. And I'm like, oh, that's fascinating. How do I know that's true? So PJ of Orville Nation sent me like a couple things to watch today. It was good to get caught up with him. We've all been so busy, and he's working on getting his platform out, Inspiration, that he's just, you know, busy. So Maria with T and Telly has new music out. Go check that out. Really good music. I love her Barricade, I think is what it's called. Her newest song. I really like that song. So it's different for her. That's for sure. So what else is going on? What else do you want to talk about? Throw something out there. Got an Instacart all weekend. Even on Mother's Day, I don't stop. Autumn, the producer, is going to be working at Hy-Vee, so I'll just work while she does. So hope my mommy's Mother's Day present gets here soon. Should be here tomorrow. Hope she likes it. Now I got to figure out what to do for Father's Day. Plus, I got to plan a grad party. I almost bought a bunch of the stuff today before it disappears for her grad party. But I mean, I'm going to have it here in my backyard. So I just can't believe my baby is graduating in 8 days. That went fast, you guys. Penny understands. Kids just grow up too fast. I have enjoyed every minute of it. Why does my dog bark at everything? I don't know. Why does my cat thinks he controls me? Why does my herd of cats think they control me? Time does fly, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, Boots? He's like, I'm asleep. Leave me alone. Oh, hey. You guys with cats. Am I bothering you, Boots? Pardon me. So I'm always looking for stuff that will make the house smell better. My cat has me well trained. I know. We're their little indentured humans. But Tidy Cats has come out with a new line of litter boxes called Breeze. And the pellets are made out of minerals that absorb not only the odor, but dry their stuff all out. And then it's not clay, it's pellets. And then the wetness seeps down into the bottom on one of these pads. And then you just roll the pad I leave it. See, this is the multi-cat strength one. I leave him in for from Sunday to Wednesday. I have a rotating schedule and no more ammonia smell. That's what I love about it. And there are some knockoff companies that are making the pads in different scents, but you can go to PetSmart. They put, because Tidy Cats is owned by the same company as Glade, they put some of the Glade scents in the pads, which is, they're more expensive, but I mean, if it makes your house smell like a Hawaiian vacation, why not? My Great Pyrenees van barks nonstop for hours. Oh, something's bothering him. Him or her. So I don't know. That's interesting to find out. Wouldn't it be great if we had a pet translator? I would love to have one. Him. Okay. I think it would be awesome if we had pet translators. I think that would be the first. He's nuts. That's funny. That's funny. I know one thing. I would love to adopt one of those beagles that got rescued from that research facility, but not right now. Hello, Joe. Markham 80, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So tell me in the chat, do we need pet translators? I think we do. We also need universal translators for everybody else, right? Good Lord, I cannot speak. I have a very limited Spanish vocabulary. I took French, 2 years of French in high school. I barely remember any of that. So I started learning Klingon again on Duolingo. And then they started hitting me up for more money. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. They started hitting me up for more money. So I was like, yeah, I can't continue this. I used to know Klingon pretty well. My brother from another mother and I used to talk to each other because we loved fooling teachers in high school. So we taught Klingon back and forth to each other. My dog gave no trouble get across to me what they want. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Or cats. Hello, Gav Master Mode. Welcome. I want to know what my cats are really saying. Like I've taught them, I think I've taught them to say please, but hello, user 901. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Yeah. I think that's the next step of linguistics on planet Earth is we find out what the animals are saying. Like dolphins are supposed to be smarter than we are. And I want to know what they think about the human race. I love CHB. Okay. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. I'm always curious about those things, about what the dolphins think. Hello, Nate W. Welcome. What the dolphins think about us. You guys hear that this week? Hello, Cray Clay and BJ. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You're doing great today. Cat videos with talking buttons they push are pretty cool. Oh, really? Looks like I got a project to try. I know they're doing it with dogs. Dogs have figured out, they train the dog to do that. I am envious of people who can train their cat to use the toilet. I'm like, wow, that's so cool. So that would be so nice. All right. What else are we talking about? Man, we did good news really fast today. Oh, Instagram. Yes, I know. Seth MacFarlane and Alana Ubach top TED season 2 at Variety's FYC TV Festival. Didn't that already happen? Oh, it must be going on right now. My bad. Oh no, Mike, what are you doing? Hold on, guys. We got to hear Mike Henry. He's singing again. All right, where's my? There it is.
Do me a favor, open the door. Dust in the wind.
Oh God.
All we are is dust.
Yeah, Herbert, that's all you are is dust in the wind.
What other ones are there? It's getting sunny. Sunshine. Sunshine all day. Sing, sun, sing, sun, sing, sun, sun, sing, sun, 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 sun. With a purple umbrella and a 50-cent hat.
Oh, Cleveland!
Love it, he just crashed.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh man. Why do I have? Okay. Oklahoma City Comic-Con, May 22nd through the 24th at the Oklahoma City Convention Center. Look at all the talent. I want to meet these ladies right here. Hoping I get to go. That's my cousin's page. I don't know why that's there. That's weird. Newport Beach TV Festival is showing off Landman June 6th, beginning at 4 p.m. Tickets are on sale now. Tickets are actually cheap to these things. TED is one of the TV shows they're going to be highlighting at this new Newport Beach TV Festival. So pretty cool. Oh my God, Becky. I want to go to Nashville Comic Con. Maybe I should wait to go to Nashville Comic Galaxy Con. Peter Weller. What? Denise Crosby. What? Okay. I already met Armin. He's cool. What's up, Katie? Whoa. Ow. Do we have to act our age? No, seriously, do we? Is that a requirement? Okay. Jimmy. Okay. John Stewart's playing the drums, you guys. No way. Jimmy actually does play the bass clarinet, you guys. That is so awesome. Who was the chick singing? Abby Romeo. All right. Uh-oh, hold on. I gotta go get the door. Hold, please. Oh, ow. Oh, okay. Ah, gremlins here. Oh, look at. Let's see. From the SpaceX Dragon window of a monster thundercloud. Wow, that's cool. So what's up, Gorilla Man?
Not too much.
Yeah.
Just trying to have a day off. It's been kind of hard.
What's that? No, just kidding. Today would have been Don Rickles' 100th birthday.
Oh.
Today is Sir David Attenborough's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. He's 100. I can't believe he's 100. Oh no! No, it looks like. Oh wait, what?
What?
Lego updated the age on their products to 100 plus in honor of Sir David Attenborough.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's so cool. Ugh. Terrifier 4 will take place around New Year's Eve. He's supposed to be at Oklahoma City GalaxyCon. January. Your birth month, which doctor's hat you're rocking. Okay, let's see. Oh man, I'm not a Tom Baker. That sucks. I don't know which doctor that is. I'm terrible. I got to go through and watch Doctor Who actually. Oh God, that's funny. So there's an Instagram page called Hang In with Dr. Z.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. It's pretty cool. It's really funny. I'm starting to believe it's Dana Gould is who's playing Dr. Zayas, but I can't confirm that, you know. Oh, cute little Highland cow. Okay. Oh no. Vegas.
Las Vegas, Nevada. Sing.
Herbert the pervert.
God bless America.
What is he doing in Vegas? Oh boy. Yes, of course Sabrina liked that.
Trying to find all the drag queen soul girls. The young ones, anyway.
I don't think Mike Henry's wife would like that very much. Look at the sphere. That is so. So when we were staying at the Venetian, we could see the sphere out of our window, and we had to like close the curtain because they run it 24/7. But oh man, some of the visual effects on that thing are fantastic. Fantastic. What the? Why is Michael Bublé there? He's wearing a QR code. It's Seth Rogen, yeah.
Nobody has a voice like that.
From the front, Oh, so that's exactly what you do. Yes. It's not bullshit.
Oh, Buble said bullshit. All right. NBC orders dramas. Reboots. Okay. Rockford Files. Line of Fire. Comedies Sunset PI and Newlyweds. Really? The fucking Rockford Files? Really? Really?
The only thing that made that popular was James Garner.
Oh. Neat. That is a neat nebula. Will Wheaton and Mark Hamill. Will Wheaton. You know, Mark Hamill's in a lot of people don't like him right now. Yeah. He posted a picture of Tangerine Palpatine deceased.
Okay.
AI generated.
Okay, well we don't hate him for that.
No. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Okay.
I would support bringing back the guillotine if Trump was. Sorry.
Yeah, bad.
People change much. They're still as good and friendly as they were when I was
John Goodman.
totally good.
Damn straight we are. Yeah, we're glad you keep coming back, John.
And just look at stuff and have those memories come back.
I know, we missed it. I know. I'm so pissed off about that. I would have been downtown. I need to go get my picture taken in front of the, they put up this really cool monument by the Best Western Rail Haven on St. Louis Street.
Everybody else, as different as we are, the country comes from basically the same drive, the same place. But if you know your local history, I think you got to jump on everything else because it's so interesting. Well, I didn't pay attention to anything until I got
I didn't pay attention to anything until I got in the theater department. So, I was hoping Autumn would go through Missouri State's theater department, but I don't think that's going to happen. Do you know the new airport is 17 years old today? What?
Interesting.
NASA's mission to Psyche on its way to explore a mysterious metal-rich asteroid is about to get a major speed boost from the red planet. On May 15th, the Psyche spacecraft will pass within 2,800 miles or 4,500 kilometers of the Martian surface. The maneuver will save propellant and also give the Psyche team a chance to calibrate the science instruments and grab some up-close snapshots of Mars. Nice. Cool. As Stephen Colbert enters the final weeks of The Late Show, his late-night peers are coming together to give him a proper send-off. Following the podcast run during the 2023 Hollywood strikes, the host will reunite with the Strike Force 5, featuring Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, John Oliver, and Seth Meyers on Monday, May 11th, episode airing at 11:35 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. I'm really upset with you, CBS. Really upset. Hey, Gordo, what's up? How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, have you guys seen this? Ben McKenzie is like beating the drum about crypto. He's like really out there. Oh my goodness. He's a branch manager. That is a huge branch. Wow. Good boy. That's funny. Hey, Meryl Streep. What's up? Meryl Streep, Martin Short seemingly aren't ready to walk their Oh, really? Well, you know, they are both single. I'm using it.
Oh,
Yeah, mine's at 60. I guess that's good enough, right? You need to charge your phone.
I was charged this morning. I just been going all day. I'm using the hotspot.
Look at that. More stars from last night's event. Eddie Murphy, Dave Letterman, Jerry Seinfeld, and Chris Rock. That's awesome. They had a big, huge comedy event at the Hollywood Bowl last night.
Oh.
Yeah. There's Jon Stewart and who's that dude? Is that trying to remember who he used to work on SNL. Oh man, I'm terrible. Hey, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Chris Rock. Cool. Nice. Hey, Adam Sandler, what's up? Jelly Roll was there? Why is Jelly Roll there? Oh boy. Jelly Roll looks good. He's lost a lot of weight with GLP-1. So, I mean,
M-A-G-A though.
what does that mean?
M-A-G-A.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? I don't. The character who inspired me to be brave, curious, understanding, determined, wise, loyal, compassionate. Bones, compassionate. Okay. Hello, the IT artificial. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Resourceful, innovative. Yep. Star Trek is all of that and more. Love Star Trek. Uh-oh. Woo! Devil Wears Prada 2 salaries revealed. Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt earned $12.5 million themselves each. Meryl Streep earned 15. Oh, notice they're not revealing Stanley Tucci's. With back-end bonuses, the stars could earn an additional $20 million if the sequel continues to overperform. Well, Disney did something right. Oh, that sucks. What's up, Marty Short? Oh, you got a baby otter. That's cute. Cool. That's a very cool picture. Okay. Speaking of Netflix, 3 more days till the season 2 premiere of Pop Culture Jeopardy. Yeah, you said that yesterday. Wait, PJ, where? I miss PJ. Cat videos. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that out with my cats. I'll do it too. You know, well, hello, I am Groot. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. If you're doing great today. So, hey, 444. Hello, Grandpa. Every time I see angel numbers, I'm reminded of my grandfather. All right, what are we talking about? What else is going on out there? Anything good? What are y'all doing this weekend? You know, I don't know about you guys, but game shows, the only game show I really, really like right now is Pressure Luck. I'm bad. I'm very, very bad. So. Hello, Colin. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Can't post comments to some destinations. I wonder why. So anybody doing anything fun this weekend? I'm not. I mean, it's Mother's Day weekend, so please get your mom a card. Make her one, buy her one, do something for your mom. Nice. That's nice, right? If your mom's not around, adopt somebody else's mom. I'm kidding. No, it might be a good thing. So. But anywho. Well, guys, if there's not much else for us to talk about, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for the day. Thank you all so much for being here today. Thanks, Power Ranger Donnie. Penny. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Lady Miss. Thank you, Connie Cleary. Hey, Fred wasn't here, but it's kind of late for Fred. So thank you. Tune the News. Where did that one go? Hoopla something. Hula Loop. Lupa over on Twitch. I need to take that stuff out of my since I've changed up my schedule again. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. I will see you Saturday night in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio for Star Trek Saturday, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And then Sunday, we're gonna close out the Muppet Show. Watch as much of it as we can because we're in season 5. And then schedule change beginning next week. So, all right, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you all so much for being here. You know what I say. Kill them with kindness. Pay it forward. You know. Do something good in the world because we all need it. And, of course, before we go, I haven't been doing it, and I should have been, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Later, party people.
Beaming through the cosmic haze, lights flash in neon blaze, retro rockets start to soar. Sci-fi Mombie wants much more. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Binary beats and signals hum, space age stories, here they come. Quirky charm and cosmic flair, sci-fi Mombies everywhere. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future, bold. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future, bold.